Okay, item number 4 is our method, our marketing system that we run. So here's the background on me. I started out 7 years ago, had no idea how to grow a business online. How do you get random people on the internet to know you exist? And I tried all kind of stuff. Almost all of it completely failed. And then one day, I had a guy invite me to teach how I had done something that I'd recently done. So I'd recently grew my email list from 0 to 100 people. And Noah Kagan of AppSumo and employee number 30 at Facebook and Mint.com, he invited me to come to his personal blog, okdork.com, and teach how I'd grown my email list to 100 subscribers. So I did that. I simply went to Noah's audience, wrote a blog post, published it on his site, and thousands of people read it. And as a result, over the next few years since publishing that article, I picked up 4,000 leads to the business and over $100,000 in sales. And that, as you can imagine at the time, totally blew my mind. I'm like, hold on a second. Like, I didn't have to build an email list. I didn't have to do a bunch of stuff on social media or buy Facebook ads. I simply borrowed Noah's audience and taught them something I knew how to do. Accidentally. I didn't even intentionally do this. Noah invited me. And I asked myself the question, what if I did this intentionally? What if every week, instead of trying to create these fancy marketing funnels and do all this crazy stuff that takes a lot of money and time, what if instead I just taught one new audience a week? What if I borrowed other people's audiences instead of trying to build my own? And here's what happened. I wound up being featured on the Smart Passive Income podcast that I mentioned, on the HubSpot blog, on ConvertKit's YouTube channel, and did a marketing webinar with them, and just did it once a week. But the first 3 years of my business, did nothing in marketing and sales except teaching one time a week to someone else's audience. And over that time, the business grew from $0 in revenue to over $1 million a year. Not by building my own audience, not by doing a bunch of fancy marketing things, but by borrowing other people's audiences. We call this the OPA strategy, other people's audiences. And that's what I'm going to visualize and give you an idea of how to take that concept, which is extremely easy to implement. Just imagine for a minute. Imagine if I got you in front of an audience of 1,000 of your ideal clients. And for 30 minutes, if you just taught them how to do what's something you'd recently done, and then at the end or in the beginning, you said, hey, by the way, I have this book, this coaching program, this course, this consulting service. Do you want it? Heck yeah, I want it. You could be terrible at sales and pick up a handful of clients. And we have case study after case study after case study of clients doing exactly this. Not having to be a Facebook marketing expert, not having to be a social media expert, not having to be a content expert. Just teach. Do the thing you're great at. Share how to do what you do to other people's audiences. So if you're interested in that method to grow your business, I can help you.